What's up? We're going to the store. Not playing a game today. Today is pre-order day for 8th edition. For those of you wondering what 8th edition is, its subtitle is 8th edition, Destruction of the Gomorrah Sector. For those of you who won't get that reference, Gomorrah is one of the two cities, Sodom and Gomorrah, that Lot and his wife escaped, but his wife did not quite escape. Because she looked back and she was turned into a pillar of salt. 8th edition. There's a lot of salt. But anyway, my windshield's dirty. I'm in the white truck. I got it working again. Through shade tree mechanicing, I guess. It's the post on the alternator didn't break off. It was basically electrically cut off. The wire had gotten loose, and of course you could tell that because the battery warning light will blink every often. And DJ was zipping around the truck. This windshield is appalling all the time this time of year. DJ was zipping around the truck during that time and noticed it, but didn't think to mention it. And then he got stuck at the movie theater with his girlfriend. Fortunately, me and my wife were out grocery shopping at the time, and we were just across the street at the Walmart there. And so we zipped over, and him and his girlfriend went to their final stop, which was at church that evening with a friend who came and picked them up. My wife drove our vehicle home, and I got the white truck started, and I drove it home. Of course, a dad's duty, right? You take the dangerous job. You take the get left behind with a broken truck job. That's okay. But anyway, yeah, but when I went to look at it, of course, I went to tighten the nut, and it just, like, I twisted my fingers and it just totally came off. In my hand, I'm like, huh? I looked at it, I was like, oh, well, okay. And asked him about it, and that's when I learned, oh yeah, that light's been coming on, blah, blah. I'm like, But anyway, so it was basically smooth. And that was a problem. And so what I did is I smoothed it out, leveled up that top post area. Tightened all the wires, make sure they're all good again. I put the connector I actually had to replace the first time onto the post, and then I got me some JB Weld steel stick. That is not electrically conductive, for those of you who might be wondering. But I mixed it up, and then I waited a little bit, just a minute or so, because it does harden quite quickly. But it's really soft when you first mix it at first, and I wouldn't have held the post correctly, or the connector correctly to what was left of the post. The post is flat top there now. And pardon me. I took that and laid it on there. JB welded that over that. And nice cocooned it to the top of the alternator. Now this means that if we have issues once again, I'll have to replace the alternator. But I was at that point anyway, with the post not being there, right? And the alternator for this isn't super expensive, but this gets it going and keeps it going for a while. I'm pretty sure. I haven't had any problems with it for a week now. And so I've been checking, making sure. I always look for the lights, the warning lights, and open the hood and check those connections and all that stuff in the truck anyway. But that's great. But that's not what we're here about, right? We're here about 8th edition. Yes. Gonna go do my pre-order. Store should be open probably after I get there. I'm probably gonna be a little early. In fact, I'm going to slow my roll here a little bit and use some time on the road instead of out there going the Swan's truck. We used to get bagel dogs from the Swan's truck, but my wife didn't like them. No, not that she didn't like the bagel dogs. She didn't care one way or another about those. But she said after I ate them, they made my breath smell funny. So she won't buy them anymore. She won't let me have the bagel dogs. They were good. I like those bagel dogs. But yeah, whatever. Oh, sorry about the bumping. But we are headed to the store. And we're going to check out 8th edition. I am going to, for myself, I'm pre-ordering, I think I mentioned this before, the main rule book, Imperium 1 and 2, Xenos 1 and 2. That's about as far as I can stretch my budget, unfortunately, at this time. We had some issues with the truck, issues with some other stuff around the house that decided all to blow up all at once. Half of it I was able to fix pretty my standard shake, cheer, mechanic way and get it running and in ways that are nice and safe and reliably going to last a while. The other half I had to resort to actual parts and stuff. Labor. So yeah, the fundage wise, just on the edge of it. That's what I can stretch. I thought about it. I don't need the Chaos book. I almost was like, just get it so I have the set. But I'm like, no, because these are all going to be replaced, and I don't need the Chaos book. And the only reason to have the Chaos book would to be, you know, if, and I don't think there's anyone around here that would do that. But you know, if there was a slight misreading of a rule, you know, someone might try to say something a certain way and it was accidentally misread from the index, you know, of a stat line or something. But no, I don't think. But that would be the only reason for me to really have it. Other than, oh yeah, I have all the books, all the indexes. But if I did have Chaos one, it probably wouldn't do me any good. I doubt if I'll ever play a Chaos army. It's not my style. I mean, I'm the kind of person like, gosh, I'm trying to think of the oldest one. I guess, like Knights of the Old Republic and games like that, that's the oldest one I can think of. I know there's probably older ones that I've played like that, where you can do good or bad options on your characters and take different paths and learn the endings. I've never, ever done any of those games down the bad ending. Even when I say I'm going to do it just to see what it's like, I start off and then I can't do it. I start choosing all the good options and I just can't do it. It's not in my nature to do it. I just can't. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how any of the bad options of those end at all. And I probably will never play Chaos Space Marines, and not the Marines in the 40K. Not that they're really the good option. You know, they're kind of the racist, xenophobic, fascist dictatorship. So that's not a good idea either. But what is it? The lesser of two evils, right? AdMechs are overly happy about their technology. Oh, my AdMech got, as far as those leaks, my AdMech got killed. Deathwatch. It hurts. It's Inquisition just got firebombed. Just basically got turned into a bunch of, like, you can just add these on wherever you want in an Imperium army, which is so sad for me. But I'm going to build my Imperial agents. I'm going to finish the army that I've got. Of course, it was kind of set up and designed for the Imperial Agents book that we had for such a short time. And I'm going to take and that and turn that in as best as I can. Of course, need to get hold the rules and see how everything works and everything. But I'm going to try to turn that into an 8th edition force, and hopefully it'll do okay. Hopefully it'll be, I don't not sure it'll be competitive, you know, meta ultra super awesome. But hopefully it'll be able to hold its own in a nice game or so. See how it goes. So I'll still have that force and play that. Hopefully my AdMech, their codex is coming soon and it's going to adjust some things, because they really just kicked them in the teeth. It's crazy. It's like Eldar, have an upgrade. Necrons, have an upgrade. AdMech, have a boot to the face. So, oh gosh. So yeah, I just usually I'm like, I'm pretty bygones with stuff like that. This window, something's not shut all the way over here. To check that. DJ's not greatest about shutting things all the way or locking them. But this time, yeah, that was I think it was just overall that, like, all the armies I love to play, all the stuff that I've been working on just got crushed down. And to me, I thought 8th was going to be more about everything starting off in balance and trying to maintain that. And maybe it is, and maybe some of us are just looking at these things wrong, because it's still looking at it in a partial vacuum. But it doesn't seem that way, and it's hard to see it that way. It does create salt. It does create salt, and I was really salty about that. I'm not even gonna try to pretend that I wasn't. And some of that is still lingering, of course. Well, here we are at the store, and so we're gonna end with the GoPro footage. And once they get open, gonna go in there and we are going to see what's up, guys. All right, so I will talk to you in just a few minutes here.
Is this the edition?
Hey guys, we're over here, Fanatics, at the 8th edition. What is this? What are we doing? Testing play or whatever? Demo play. That's right. Got some guys gonna play some guard. All you got is that? That's it? This is equal to that?
No, we're still deployed.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, guys. It's you deploy, he deploy thing. That's right. The Necrons and guard over here. I think these guys are just reading. Lots of people. Lots of dudes who don't mind being on video. Some do, so I'm going to keep them out of the video. Except Dan. Dan's a supermodel. What you reading, Dan?
Badness.
Orcs. I'll try to. Orcs. No, oh no, you can't see those yet. Oh no, you can. Yeah, we can see these right because they're showing us. Oh, how's the truck? How's the truck now?
Middling.
Does it have a ramshackle roll anymore?
It does. It says each time it suffers damage, roll a 6. On a 6, it reduces the damage caused by the attack to 1. So. It does D6 attacks. If it does D6 damage, I mean.
Wow, so if you get with a Laskin, you only take. Wow, that's great.
Only if on a 6.
That's like awesome.
It's rare, but it comes through on occasion.
A lot of other stuff got reduced to a 6. A lot of AdMech stuff got reduced to a 6.
It's probably not going to get an armor save, so it might almost like an invulnerable save.
So did they get the models put together from the box? I guess not.
Probably. They're just using the rules.
There. To look at the box set. Here's what's the box set from earlier. People brought some models. I didn't bring any models. What has he got in here? Oh.
Space Wolves, as well as a few Dark Eldar orcs are in there.
Space Wolves. So those are the Space Marines that ride Space Marines?
Yes, really.
Okay.
If you guys don't know where the wolves come from on Furnace, just look it up. I'm going to be right back.
I'm the underdog.
And Mark. Alright, they're setting up another game here. Apparently this, right here, and he's still got models he's placing down. Is this everything right here?
I got some more gargoyles and then that'll be
So this isn't apparently this is power level 67 on Tyranid. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to end up. That's a lot of models for that power level. That's crazy. 67 right here. They're over there doing the regular game right there. So I don't know how many models they got going. So
no penalties.
they're doing points over there, I think, though. So they're doing power level here. And here's a whole handful more stuff coming out. There's a point that hasn't set up yet, but he's going to do Space Wolves at 73. I'll show you guys what 73 power level Space Wolves looks like. And we'll bring you back when that happens. Craziness. Hey guys, this entire video would be pretty short, but you know, some more snippets for you here. Space Wolves are retreating from battle. Took a lot of damage because the Space Wolf player, you know, just didn't finish, but he was getting smashed. What's the opposite of Deep Strike? What is the opposite of Deep Strike? I don't know.
All right, are you
Over here, the Necrons are really crushing the guard over here. Necron's really pushing down. I think one Necron model has left the table and he's probably about to come back, so that's crazy. Right there. Nobody doing anything here.
Both of those units did nothing.
Well, you put a wound on one.
We'll see if that model comes back here in a second.
Glass is half.
I'll be back. Let you know. Hey guys, back again. A little more snippets for the video here. We got some AdMech. We're playing some Tyranids, working out. Brand new army. We got a new Orc guy. Hasn't played any games of anything. He's going to start out in 8th here. Got some great Orc models all painted up. Looking good. Some Blood Angels coming too. Going past people.
No.
They're getting set up here so Imperial Fist and Space Wolves look like. Necrons are still kicking people's face over here. Oh, I think they finished kicking the face.
No, they're in third.
Wow. So,
Either way.
squish him. So, yeah, quick games. I don't think that one took very long at all.
I started reading this.
I don't know what the power level was, point level.
And I'm like,
Keep going down.
What point level were you guys playing at? 1,000 points.
Suzanne.
That's pretty good. Good. There goes this Imperial Fist.
After
Much better painted than mine.
That's it.
Alright, we will be back again later. Hello everybody, as I move the microphone around. What's up? This is just a quick blah 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 blah. Kind of an end on here to the video. I realized I just had a bunch of scattered clips. I was doing a Facebook Live, I was doing some to the regular, I did some to my Inquisitor Jones channel. I should have done more to that, or my page. My home Facebook, to the local Fanatic store. I had the regular camera out. I did some GoPro, and I realized I was just scattered and crazy, but it was a crazy day. Lots of cool stuff going on, and so I just wanted to end the video with something a little more coherent. Basically, Necron's crazy. That was 1,000 points at the beginning versus 1,000 points there, and the Necrons ended up 1,000 points at the end. No contest. I just don't even know. I really don't. I really don't know what to say about that other than that's ludicrous, man. It's absolutely ludicrous. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You just have to do your best you can and move on with it, right? Other than that, we got to see the books. The store has the books up there. They said they're going to keep them up there and for these next couple weeks until everybody gets their own. You just have to call up there and you can go and schedule an 8th edition game. I will maybe try to do that. Already talked to Dan. He's thinking this next Saturday. I just have to see if everything's free or not. So we'll have to check that out for sure. And if it is, well, maybe I'll get one. Gosh, I guess it won't be able to be a Friday night fight. So I'll put it up as soon as it's done, recorded and edited up. I will try to put that one up if that comes to fruition. And I guess I will try to look for someone else who might be free to do some stuff. Monday's out. Not only the wife is doing stuff, but we're recording the podcast for Come the Apocalypse podcast. Look for that on. I think it's in the Apple Store, whatever, wherever they keep the podcasts. The one guy, Chandler, he takes care of most of that stuff. I just show up and record and do all the editing and stuff like that. So have fun with it. Chop it down as best I can. You know, a lot of them end up an hour and a half or so. It's supposed to be only an hour, but you know, I get to like, I don't really want to chop a bunch of stuff, but now I'm rambling again. But yeah, it was a good day, demo day. I don't know if you guys went out to a demo day at your store, but if you did, I'm sure you had an awesome time too. Got stuff going crazy here, and really, it ended up being a fun time to hang out with everybody and do some stuff. I didn't game, but like I said, I was involved in a lot of camera work. And since there was a large crowd of people there, like various people doing various things, I tried to be a little bit more careful with my camera work, because some people don't want to be on camera at all. Some people are like, it's weird, because my wife does the same thing. It's just weird, and I tell her a lot of times, I'm like, what? Because here's the thing: they're out in public, right? And they're like, I don't want a camera and people will see me, and I'm just like, it's like I tell my wife, if like being on camera is the same as being out in public, everybody sees you, it's no big deal. So that's how I think of it. That's why I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? I'm out in the public. If I'm decent enough to be out in public, I'm decent enough to be on camera. It's cool. I'm good. No hard feelings, bro. So that's my take on it. I know other people that way, so I had to be a little bit more careful with my camera work. Then if it was a planned match with someone who knew that it was going to be recorded and that we had, decided to record it and all that stuff, so I had to be a little bit more, pay more attention to what I was doing, what's going on around me than normally I would have. I guess that's what I'm saying. But all in all, a great time. I can't wait for my books to get here and start playing. If I can get some demo games in with materials from the store, then I'll try. Other than that, I'm doing my painting. You can see, doing some painting, trying to get some stuff. I was testing various methods of painting, like my Imperial Fist guys. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is the yellow. Okay, this is over black and this is over gray, but this is this yellow that comes in this Jacquard airbrush yellow that I got. That's perfect for a Nurgle Marine. Look at that. I don't know how to do Nurgle Marines. That color would be awesome. I don't know how many coats it would take to get an actual yellow out of that, but yeah. So hand brushing right here is the best method so far with the yellows that I use. But, we may just return to the rattle can and do it that way. Yes, the airbrush. Airbrush is giving me absolute fits. Absolute fits. I don't even want to talk about it. So, beyond that. Alright, I'm just going to end this video. Thank you guys. I know it's all disconjointed and craziness everywhere, but that's how I feel right now with 8th edition. We will have more jointed videos later on. Alright, talk to you later.